If you're watching this video right now, it means you want to change something. It means that voice inside you is saying you deserve better. And that voice is right. Because today, at this very moment, you can make a decision that will determine the rest of your life. Do you know what the difference is between the world's most successful people and average people? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not money. The only difference is this: their mindset. And now I'm going to show you how to transform that mindset. If you woke up this morning feeling powerless, unmotivated, or lost, perfect. Because change begins when you're at rock bottom, and you're right at the point of transformation right now. Close your eyes and think. How many negative thoughts are passing through your mind right now? I can't do it. I'm too late. I'm a failure. I have no luck. This isn't for me. It's too hard. It's impossible. These thoughts have taken you prisoner. Every morning when you wake up, they're the first to greet you. Every night when you go to bed, they're the last to speak. You've become a slave to these negative thoughts. But here's the shocking truth. None of these thoughts are real. They're just habits. Things you've repeated, listened to, and accepted over the years. And now they've become your reality. Scientific research shows that the brain produces 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day, and 95% of these are the same as yesterday's thoughts. 80% of them are negative. So you're actually watching the same movie every day, with the same limitations, the same fears, the same excuses. And this movie is a never-ending horror film. But what if I told you that you're actually the director of this movie? What if I told you that you can turn off this bad movie and play a wonderful one anytime you want? What if I told you that your mind is more powerful than the world's most powerful supercomputer? But this morning, everything changes. Because your mind is like a machine. And like every machine, it can be reprogrammed. Research by Dr. Sarah Lazar from Harvard University shows that with just 8 weeks of mental training, even the physical structure of your brain can change. New neural connections form. Old, harmful connections weaken. Studies by Dr. Carol Dweck from Stanford University also support this. The difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset changes people's entire lives. People with fixed mindsets say, "This is who I am. I can't change." People with growth mindsets say, "This is who I am for now, but I can change." And here's the most important question. Which mindset are you living in? Now ask yourself this question. If I have the power to change everything in my mind, why am I still living with my old version? Here's the answer. Because no one told you it was possible. Because everyone around you says, "This is how it is. Accept it. It doesn't change." But I'm telling you now, it's possible. Not just possible, it's certain. From this moment on, the first thing you'll do every morning when you wake up is this. You'll tell your mind, great things will happen today. I am strong. I am worthy. I will succeed. And you won't just say it, you'll feel it with every cell. Because the mind believes what you feel, and it makes what it believes come true. This is the most fundamental law of the universe. Thoughts become things. And you, from this moment on, will only think beautiful things. Do you know what the common point of the world's most successful people is? They all show fanatical dedication to their morning rituals. Tim Cook wakes up at 4:30. Oprah Winfrey meditates every morning. Elon Musk dedicates the first hour of the day to strategic thinking. Why? Because morning hours are when the mind is cleanest and most powerful. Before yesterday's fatigue clouds your mind, before the day's stress overwhelms you, you can create your own reality. Here are the 4 fundamental steps of morning mindset transformation. Gratitude, bombardment. In the first 60 seconds after your eyes open, count 5 things you're grateful for. You can breathe, your heart is beating, you have a bed, you have a roof, you have a new day. This simple exercise instantly changes your brain chemistry. Visualization. Visualize your dream version of yourself. See that successful, strong, happy you. Don't just imagine it, live it. Feel the excitement, pride, and happiness of that moment. The mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. Affirmations. Say, "I will succeed. I am worthy. I am strong. But don't just say it, believe it. Pay attention to your tone of voice, your body language. Speak as if you're already that person. Action plan. Determine 3 concrete steps that will bring you one step closer to that version you imagine today. Let them be small but clear, and don't avoid doing them. Do these 4 steps for 10 minutes every morning. Just 10 minutes. And see how your life changes after 30 days. But now I'm going to tell you a very important truth. Pay attention. Change is not easy. If it were, everyone would change. Your mind will try to pull you back to your old state. On the 3rd day, it will say, "This is nonsense." On the 7th day, "This doesn't work." On the 14th day, "You can't change? Who are you kidding?" This is normal. In fact, this is proof that it's working. Because the mind is mortally afraid of change. The mind loves what's safe. The mind loves what it knows. Even your old bad habits are safer for the mind than new, unknown goodness. That's why most people can't change. When they encounter the first resistance, when they face the first difficulty, they give up and say, "I knew it wouldn't work." So how do the most successful people overcome this resistance? They know what this resistance is. They know this resistance is temporary. And most importantly, they know this resistance actually gives them strength. But you're different. You're watching this video. You want better. You're ready to pay the price required to change. And I'm going to teach you how to fight resistance, how to overcome it. For a flower to emerge from a seed, it must pierce through the soil. For a butterfly to be born, it must tear its cocoon. For you to be born into your new self, you must destroy your old self. And this hurts. It's difficult. It resists. But in the end, you're the one who wins. When your mind tells you, "This isn't working, give up," answer it like this. "You are my old self. You're no longer my manager. Meet my new self." And continue with your ritual. When your motivation drops, remember, it's not motivation, but discipline that takes you to the top. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is permanent. Motivation depends on emotion. Discipline depends on decision. And you're now someone who has made a decision. When people around you look with skepticism, when they say, "What will change? You'll be the same as before," don't pay attention to them. They're afraid of your transformation, because if you change, you remind them that they need to change too. Your success destroys their excuses. When you experience moments of failure, don't say, "I failed." Say, "I haven't succeeded yet." This small word difference creates that big mental difference. Here's the last truth you need to know. The first 21 days will be the hardest, because new neural pathways are being formed in your brain, old harmful connections are being broken. After the 21st day, it will become a bit easier. After the 66th day, it will become automatic. You won't force yourself to do it anymore. You'll force yourself not to do it. Can you complete these 66 days? Of course you can, because you've dealt with much harder things so far. Life has dealt you much heavier blows, and you remained standing. And this time, you'll be the winner in the end. Now close your eyes and imagine yourself a year from now. Imagine the version of you that has done that morning ritual for 365 days. The version that has gained that discipline, that determination, that strength. How does it stand? Shoulders straight, head high, walk confident. How does it speak? Voice strong, words clear, attitude determined. See the light in your eyes. Feel that sparkle, that joy of life, that unshakable confidence. Feel the confidence in your posture. You're no longer dependent on anyone, not standing by begging, but standing with your own strength. Feel the energy you radiate. People treat you differently because you've become someone different. See the opportunities you attract. Job offers come. Projects present themselves. Doors open. See the relationships you build. Quality people gather around you, because quality person attracts quality person. And most importantly, feel the person you see when you look in the mirror. You're no longer the person you dreamed of being. You've become that person. You no longer say, "I wish I were like this." You say, "I'm glad I became like this." You're no longer afraid of your future. You're excited about it because you know you're shaping your future with your own hands. That person will be you, really you, not in imagination, but in reality. But only on this condition. If you start today, only on this condition. If you do that ritual when you wake up tomorrow morning, only on this condition. If you keep the promise you make to yourself. Because the best time to plant a seed was 20 years ago. The second best time is now, today, this minute, this second. And here's the final truth. You already have that power. You already have that potential. You're already a person of that value. All you need is the courage to realize it. All you need is the courage to believe in yourself. All you need is the courage to take action. And that courage is coming to you right now with these words. Look, millions of people wake up every day and do the same things, same routines, same thoughts, same results. They conform to the herd. You're breaking away from the herd. They choose to be average. You choose to be extraordinary. They do what's comfortable. You do what's right. And one day, maybe 6 months from now, maybe 1 year from now, maybe 2 years from now, someone will ask you, how did you change so much? What's your secret? And you'll answer with a smile, that sincere smile. I recreated myself every morning. Every morning I killed my old self and gave birth to my new self. Now the moment of decision has come. What will you do after you close this video? Will you return to your old self? Or will you take the first step toward your new version? If you really want to change, do this now. Stand up. Yes, now. Stand up and say out loud, I am changing. I am transforming. I accomplish great things. Did you say it? Did you feel it? That feeling is the power that will take you to the top. That feeling is the motivation that will get you out of bed every morning. Remember, you're not just a human being. You're a miracle. You're a being with unlimited potential. And now it's time to unleash that potential. Tomorrow morning, wake up before the sun rises. Do that ritual and see how your life begins to change. You can do it. You deserve it. You're a miracle made of miracles. Now go and show that miracle to the world. Listen to this message every morning for 30 days and see your life transform.